sorry about North Korean people?
They feel very sorry for North Korean civilians. Like we think that they're not educated enough because of the dictatorship.
Got it.
We go like, oh, if these people understand what human rights is, they will act differently.
So people in North Korea, they don't have choice.
Yeah,
But people in China, they have choice.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest
different.
difference. Yeah.
这是我们的机头，飞机头，看到外面有海，在那边，就这样，就要起飞了，夏威夷机场，拜拜。大韩航空的位置很大，我觉得比联合航空大很多。然后它的位置旁边都还有空气，这个床单感觉蛮厚重的，还不错。医生室内拖大和尚就来的，变成枕可以讲，USB 充电，然后耳机孔，还有这个枕头，时尚的那个线都是用韩团来讲，好酷哦！韩团可以这样子用，韩团影片搞像 MV 一样。到底看的什么？大韩航空的餐点呢，它有3种选择：中餐的鸡肉，第2个是美式的意大利面，第3个就是韩式拌饭。当然就选韩式拌饭啦。然后呢，我就问他说：“哎，韩式拌饭会不会辣什么的？”他说：“哦，有个东西你可以自己加，什么呢？这个搞得像牙膏一样的，这就是韩式辣酱，一点点，好辣。”好吃但好辣，我没办法住在韩国，我会被韩国人唾弃。好辣，喝喝看吧。中间的点心有香蕉、马铃薯片，然后跟布朗尼，但我不想要再吃甜的了，所以我就要了这2个东西。即将落地的1个半小时前呢，我们有了最后一餐鸡肉马铃薯泥。有一些小菜、水果、面包，正常的。最后一杯的夏威夷瓜巴果汁，开吃。嗨，大家，我现在人在仁川机场。为什么这个时候我人在仁川机场呢？因为呢，我本来从夏威夷要回到台湾，那因为夏威夷跟台湾现在没有直航，所以我一定要到仁川机场转机。那我的这次转机时间我特别挑了长一点，因为我没有来过韩国，所以我想说，天哪，我如果可以在韩国转机，那我就趁这个机会，趁现在他们免签，我直接往国内走，不是很棒吗？所以我整整27个小时可以玩首尔1日游。就是呢，我本来计划是说，仁川机场听说有超多很棒的这个设施，有汗蒸幕啊，有胶囊旅馆啊，还有电影院什么的。我的好朋友台湾妞，她会来到仁川跟我一起吃饭，然后我们过个白天，开开心心的，到晚上我再来搭机这样。结果就在我出发前1天，得知台湾妞确诊了，呀！计划生变，我要进首尔，我要在现在晚上时间进到首尔之后住1晚。隔天我要去一个很酷的行程，所以呢，现在就是我们的新的计划。我现在要去首尔啦，走！拜托不要改变了好吗？拜托。行李存放的地点呢，在仁川出境的3楼。才说希望不要再有什么意外，刚刚就发生了一个意外。就本来想得很完美，是我要把我的大的行李全部都寄放在仁川机场的行李寄放区。结果走过去的时候，他们说不好意思哦，我们这里今天行李寄放区都满了哟，不能放了哟。我的行李很多哎，我刚从夏威夷，刚去美国21天的行李，然后呢，我就在那边等，就等到有一个妈妈拿走了一个行李，我就冲过去，我说拜托，拜托，至少让我放1件行李，拜托。然后他被我硬凹到，他受不了，他就说哈哈，就让我放。所以我现在呢，我还是得带着我的2个行李，一中一小，进到仁川市区，不会再有什么问题了吧？拜托，我都还没有订房间，我应该是没办法去。看一下，2张床。好了，我订完了，我订了一间在弘大附近的饭店，5100块钱，希望它值这个价钱，好吧？我们走喽。 go。我刚在 7买了一张韩国一定要买的，有点像悠游卡的东西，叫 T-Money。我的 T-Money 好可爱哦，喜欢这张卡。嗨，大家，我现在人在南韩的饭店里。然后我真的要奉劝大家，一个过来人的心情就是不要什么都没有安排就跑来南韩什么转机一日游，根本不可能成功。为什么？因为我昨天遇到了超多的状况，包含到了行李没办法寄放啦，然后朋友突然不能来，本来看好的一间饭店，结果在我要去寄放行李的时候呢，饭店就额满了，所以我就另外就是多花了一笔钱加订这一间饭店。改饭店的同时呢，我本来说好我要去那个DMZ 那个南北韩那个板门店那边做参观的，然后在我订饭店的时候，那个参观的门票也满了，也卖完了，一步耽搁，步步耽搁，到现在到最后过了整整一晚，现在是隔天早上了。我做哪些事呢？没有。一点效率都没有，但我至少有完成工作啦。我其实到饭店之后，为什么我后来都没有出去？是因为呢，我在饭店录音。那这边也顺便感谢一下正成集团干爹哈，他们赞助了我这一台 Caster Pro Duo， 这个是Podcast 会使用到的一个机器哦，就是录音机。那过去 Caster Pro 很大台，大概是这么大吧。然后现在他们有一个缩小版，就这一台。那缩小版的话，它可以插2支麦克风，然后还有各种的音效可以调节，然后最多可以有4轨。如果有在拍片的人啊，应该要知道灯光很重要哦。这小咪咪的东西，这个刚刚网美手看到是一个100瓦的智云的灯，这么小。它更重要的事情是它可以吃电池，它的电池也就这么小颗。OK， 你看，突然被自己吓到，我用4000K， 然后现在是100%的亮度，快捷键，现在是0嘛，然后我再按一下，耶，50好亮哦，50、100，然后可以调色温，我自己要被亮死了，这样可以调色温，有没有看到？有没有看到？有没有看到？小巧轻便，再加上灯架上面，所以100瓦的灯只要这么小一颗，它这里有一个 Type C 的接口，你直接用 Type C 充电就好了，很方便，赞。我在这边的饭店呢录了一集的 podcast， 然后现在呢早上快9点，今天不能再浪费时间了哈。今天我约了一个我的南韩的记者朋友，然后带大家看一下这间饭店5000瓦块的饭店一日游，睡一晚要花5000多块，我真的觉得有点太贵了。这是一个很大的双人房，走过来之后呢，右转就是一个很大的浴缸，这个光很美耶。然后这边转过来，这个就是厕所，它的厕所是我最满意的地方哈，全自动的免治马桶，洗手台也不错，五金都是金色的，我很喜欢呢。给大家看一下淋浴间，这个木头很帅，我觉得这个槽应该是放肥皂的，然后它的五金卫浴都非常漂亮，很喜欢哎。它这一根我很喜欢，它的那个冲水的那个力道很强，洗起来很舒服。很酷的事情是这个。你看饮水机耶，酷炫耶 ！Junibino 这间饭店给大家参考看看喽。准备出发喽 ，Go！
离开饭店之后就要展开我的南韩第一个行程了，我要去吃猪肉汤饭。
找到了豚寿百，各位，这是我在南韩的第一个行程。听说来南韩必吃的猪肉汤饭，而且这间豚寿百好像是24小时，有没有看到各位？猪肉汤饭 ，OK， 我一个字都看不懂哟。去。很 local 的店，他给了好大一罐水哦，耶！倒水徒手哎我，好蠢哦，什么意思啊我？但呢，它有中文菜单，那我应该就是要猪肉汤了，好香哦，很浓哎，好赞哦。这种拉面的白汤，然后配饭，优秀。得喝。哇天！其实都没有想象中的辣哎，但是我还可以接受。这看起来超平淡无奇，可是好好吃哦。南韩东西好好吃，各位。猪肉好好吃，泡菜、小菜都好好吃，全部都好好吃。哦。很适合很能在那边快闪吃南韩的饭，好好吃哦！
吃饱喝足之后，就要去见我的南韩新朋友 Jen。
This building is a K, right?
Yeah. There is a Japanese embassy in this building.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. 我们那个南韩记者朋友说，他现在准备要开始抗议活动。啊，你像台湾那个啦，台湾那个凯达格兰大道有没有？常常就会这样子封路这样。
That's why many people protested here.
Because the government is right there.
Right in front.
So we yell like, do
Right-
you
right in
hear
front
the
of-
people sing?
Yeah, I know. We're like, do you hear
The people sing.
听卷讲，还发现他们这里景福宫外面呢，正好也很接近到南韩总统办公的地方，所以呢，人们也会在这条大马路上面进行很多的抗议活动哦。我就想到说，对耶，我们台湾的凯达格兰大道上面也有一个景福门，景福门也是对着总统府。才发现说，原来台湾跟南韩这边超像，总统府旁边都有一条大马路，然后马路上面都有个景福宫跟景福门。而且我后来去查，我本来还想说是因为日治时期，所以我们共同拥有一个这个什么统治者嘛，其实不是。台湾的景福门是在清朝时期有的，而南韩的景福宫是在13世纪就有的，所以实际上这一件事情是一个非常巧妙的巧合。如果大家有知道原来他们其实是有个共同点的话，欢迎留言告诉我。
我们来到景福宫了，然后有好多人穿着传统的那个韩服来景福宫玩，是我的南韩记者朋友，我们在夏威夷在美国认识的，然后呢，现在正好我们才刚结束行程而已，我就立刻来找他了，很酷，很赞，而且在当地有一个韩国人可以当朋友，可以当那个导游，实在太赞了。
我在景福宫这边突然想问卷说，南韩人还想要跟北韩统一吗？没想到这个问题就打开了两位记者的话匣子。
People above their 40.
40 years,
They
okay.
think unification.
The old generation.
Yeah, it's like taken for granted. Like,
Yeah.
we don't question that. But people from their 30s,
Yes.
like below there, think, why do we have to reunite?
So you kind of in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle.
But the middle age is like about 10 years only.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a really small range of the age generation.
Yeah.
So right now, because I watch those movies, and also there's another movie, it's called about like a spy movie. Like, I thought you have the budget in your government, from your government, to make movies like this.
Not really.
Kind of propaganda to make people think that unification is acceptable.
Some part, it was a propaganda, but like not movies and dramas were made freely. But the thing is, a reunification story actually sells. Like people get touched, and people
you have market.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
a market. Yeah,
Okay.
people can profit from building those rhetoric. So
Yeah.
that's why there are so many stories like that as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's not about government's budget.
Nah.
It's about the market.
Yeah, it's about the market.
They
Actually.
accept that
yeah,
kind of-
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
okay.
many people like to talk about reunification, and as I told you, there is a generation gap. But at
Yeah.
the same time, people get so interested with over like information, operation.
Ah.
It's like funny stories, but at
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
people like kind of. It's like what was
Not
it?
boring at all.
Yeah, not boring at all. It's like MI6 movie,
Yeah.
you know, where I forgot his name, but anyways,
Yeah,
it's like
kinda
that.
like an FBI movie.
Yeah, FBI movie. Yeah, for us, whenever it comes to intelligence, we deal with North Korea. So it's like it's our top storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why we can see those movies.
Right.
Really like hittest one.
Very, yeah. So
Those movies really affect people, emotion.
Yeah.
Really affects people.
it affects people. People get to dream. If we weren't divided, we wouldn't have these kind of fight. Like if we weren't divided, we wouldn't have these tragedies. Like some people think in a way like that.
So people will feel sorry about North Korean people?
People will think people will think bad about same people
Separate.
using same languages, having different operation, and that is not with our personal feelings. Even the conservative government of our country think you have to consider dictatorship and North Korean civilians
yeah.
separately. So like our government's policy is like educate the citizens in North Korea so they can protest like that. Is more fixated to like they feel very sorry for North Korean civilians. Like we think that they're not educated enough because of the dictatorship.
Got it.
So we go like, if these people understand what human rights is, they will act differently.
So
That's
people
how it's
in North Korea, they don't have choice.
Yeah,
But
that's
people
how-
in China, they have choice.
Yeah, I think
think
that's
that's
the biggest
different.
difference. Yeah, and
Cool.
besides, China is like it became one of the biggest economy in the world, right?
Yes.
So they can influence, like citizens can influence the government as well.
Yes,
But they don't activate
Yeah,
it
they don't.
like that. But
Yes.
for North Korea, only Pyongyang people
Ah,
are
the privileged,
elite, yeah, or the privileged people, and except for that, like not much.
Okay.
So actually, I think this one is also different for South Korean government and political parties. Many people went through protests against the United States as well because people thought like United States is politically influencing our country, and besides during our dictatorship, United States was not that much involved in removing the dictatorship.
Yes,
and
yes.
so
I think the scenario is quite same in Caribbean,
South America,
like Cuba, like Venezuela, like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So
So-
yes, I know.
Yeah, so those problems also exist in South Korea. So these people who protest against dictatorship used to believe that not in the United States but in North Korea's system.
But
Because-
I think it's a small minority, right? A small portion of population.
Of course, like you don't like
How many?
really
10% of people in North
only
Korea?
few I think in South Korea, but at the same time, some like liberal parties tend to be more friendly to North Korea
Oh.
because they had a complicated history in terms of dictatorship.
How about your
president,
former
former
president?
president.
He'd also
Yeah.
like if you want to be friendly to.
Yeah, he wanted to
North
be
Korea.
friendly with North Korea because he also was a human rights lawyer
Yeah.
during the dictatorship
Yes, yes,
period.
yes.
So he was against to, and he dreamed of unification for so long. So
He dreamed for so long.
yeah, his philosophy was reunification and getting relationship improved with North Korean.
So how people think about him, that his strategy, that we call it sunshine
Sunshine policy.
Yeah,
that's from
former.
Kim Dae-jung.
So people right now in Korea, in South Korea, they believe that strategy, or
I actually am skeptic with the approach because it's been already 70 years since we were divided, so not much younger generation understand that sentiment. But for people, I think President Moon was kind of drenched with his philosophy for so long because his group of people are like similar to the president and they're really strong on improving the relations. But if you want to really improve relations with North Korea, as a matter of fact, you have to be really good in diplomacy because we have so many strong countries surrounded.
yes,
Like Japan, United States,
China, Russia.
Yeah, Russia also can be involved in this matter. So
yeah.
we have so many strong states are surrounded by it. So if you want to reunite, just like Germany, if you look over the reunification process, actually Soviet Union and the United States had a conversation.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They did.
They did. It's the same. The United States, not only with North Korea, but China, with Russia, they have to go through like
You have to have a conversation first, then you can talk about the
the
unification.
process
Yes,
and
yes.
all kinds of how to sequence all the issues. And besides North Korea, they're possessing of their nuclear arms, so you have to go through denuclearization process. And at the same time, if you want to make peace treaty, you have to also discuss that.
Yeah, you have to step by step.
Yeah, it's like step by step, but it's so hard because it's related to like
many
denuclearization
countries.
is so hard. Yeah, and so many countries are involved in this issue. So if we wanted to do this, it had to be really strategic. But I think government was kind of missed some of the strategies inside there. So
Okay.
I
So
think-
you won't say that your former president Wen Jae-in is too naive. No, you won't say that, right?
I do think he was naive.
Are you doing this right? Oh my
I
god!
do think he was naive. Well, I'm a journalist, so I'll just say freely.
Yeah, no,
I
but
do
just
think he was
personal
naive,
view,
yeah.
personal view.
But
Okay.
it's just a personal view. Yeah, I do think he was naive. So I used to cover the Blue House when it was Moon Jae-in's administration. So I witnessed how they made political decisions, and well, they were first in the beginning they were really strategic and sophisticated in pushing their policy, but in the end, when it came to details,
Not successful, right?
yeah, it wasn't sophisticated enough. So I think there were some certain sentiments kind of going around the Blue House that kind of made them kind of upset with certain decisions made by foreign states related to North Korea. But you shouldn't show that off.
Oh.
You have to hide those sentiments. If you want to push some policies, you shouldn't show that you're upset, right? You need information from
You need to
other
be
countries.
calm.
Yeah, you have to be
emotion. You can't
face.
show your
You have to be
emotion.
poker face whenever you want. But the problem is, in the end,文在寅administration was that I think the biggest mistake was their relationship with Japan and relationship with the United States.
That was bad, right?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But you do need the United States and Japan. They're the biggest helpers for us to talk with.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that was the biggest mistake.
So maybe the strategy, the sunshine strategy, maybe work, but you have to deal with a different way.
Yeah.
Different method.
Yeah. So for Moon Jae-in, it was called Korean Peninsula Peace Process.
Yeah.
So first, we also had President Trump
Yeah.
during that period. So,
Yeah.
So in the beginning, it was okay because President Trump was like, I'm gonna have talk with North Korea. I'm like so close with Kim Jong-un. So
Really cool.
yeah, he was like, oh, my best friend Kim Jong-un. He was like that. So
Yeah, and I said, okay, let's meet. Let's have a meeting tomorrow, and then
tomorrow, let's shake hands.
and really happened.
Yeah, it did.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so first step, it was okay because it was the first meeting. You don't need to go to details.
No.
First meeting was okay, but the problem is when it comes to second meeting, you need outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But no
and
outcome.
now for United States' interest was denuclearization, and for North Korea, their interest was waiving the sanctions.
Yeah.
So
yes.
how could that work?
No. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work well. But the problem is, North Korea already developed its nuclear technology. So
They are ready right now.
yeah, so right now it's very not reversible, the relations. In the past it was reversible because at the moment North Korea did not develop much.
But right now they
arms.
have the weapon right now.
Yeah, but they have the weapon right now. And the sanctions were not that much strong enough in the past.
Yeah.
But now it's so strong. So we cannot easily wave that over.
Yes.
So it's a stalemate now.
Oh.
Yeah. This issue is not easily solved.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's a complicated issue.
Yeah.
Same in Taiwan, in Korea right now. Yes. Okay.
So that's the government building and that's the ministry.
Which one is the government building? Okay, that one, the black window,
one.
right?
Yeah, black window. Central office is also there.
Okay. So this area is really an important area right now.
So the Seoul Finance Center is over there.
Okay. What? Every time we get on from the beach, we need this one, you know? 好酷哦！这个是怎样把沙子藏下？
The start.
什么意思啊？这个有点冲突感，喜欢可以。哇，这个太冲突，哇，太多外国人，这个不太对劲。我的记者朋友说，这是个韩国的古老的区域，然后呢，他说这边一栋这样的房子要价300万美金，大约就是1亿台币。
So even though it looks kind of old, people living in here are
Rich. Yeah, old people can make a lot of fortune in their golden age.
right. And sometimes and they have Airbnb service around here. So you can.
It must be expensive.
It's not that expensive though because I think people are doing it just for additional property.
Okay. 这个很 expensive 贵呢。Oh my god. 突然间带大家来到了一个有点悲伤的地方，这里就是梨泰院的事发地点，踩踏事件最严重的那一条街在这里。实际上这条街其实很窄，10个人吧，应该就是10个人的脚的宽度在这条街这边。然后现在墙面上全部都是给罹难者的一些话，像有些人就会写说 Thinking of you 想到你了，然后还有人写 RIP， 有点难过，但是事情都发生了，然后大家看一下，这里还是有人在送花。
You can walk this way and come down this way.
Oh, the both sides.
Yeah,
People both sides.
At least if they had a sticker on the floor saying, people going up should go this side and people coming down should walk this side.
Yes.
I think the accident wouldn't have this.
But the most problem is that they didn't do that.
Yeah, there wasn't any management.
Yeah.
We do blame these city government though,
Yeah.
district officers, because well they say there wasn't any party hours, so there are much legal responsibility. But at least it's like Halloween is the most biggest party for this district to profit. Like a lot of stores, a lot
Okay.
of people living in this
So
area.
you should do something, right? Because there's
it's
so
their
many profit from this
yeah,
area.
So many profits comes out. So it was their responsibility to make orders, management, and they failed to do that.
Yeah. So you said this area just opened like recent month?
Yeah, and recently.
Recently. Before that, it's always closed.
Yeah,
And-
stores were closed for a few
You mean
months.
stores?
Yeah, the stores around here, they were all closed for a few months.
Wow.
So they had a hard time.
Your people right now has a traumatized of this
Yeah, people
strategy,
are
right?
traumatized with this aisle, especially. So not much people try to go here. I'm not sure whether there will be a big Halloween party anymore in this area.
No, I don't think so.
People are like having, memorizing them. And
Yeah.
this wall, it says like, we will memorize the tragedy. So
No,
they won't use this aisle during the
yeah. Jen, you just told us that not many people remember this, right? Or foreign people.
Well, people do remember in their young age, but people who are kind of aged tend to forget.
Forget.
Tend to.
Forget.
What do I have to say? They forget that this tragic kind of was a big scale tragedy. 158 people died.
Yes, that's a lot.
A lot of people died over
Yeah.
it. But people in their 60s and 50s tend to think this was not that much big scale of a tragedy.
Why?
Because,
The number-
as I told you, people in their 60s and 50s, they never enjoyed their Halloween parties.
So they say, why on earth do you guys, young people,
Yeah.
go
So
there?
people would say, why are you young guys so angry over the government? Because we wouldn't have not much government officials would have expected that there will be so many people coming on this.
So
aisle.
the elders think that there's their young teenagers' responsibility.
Yeah, there are some people thinking in a way like that, and so because of that, it's becoming hard to press the government to pass a law related to the safety of the district, because if you want to push the law, there should be a socially agreed discussion on the matter, right?
Yeah.
But some conservative older people would think people are politicizing this issue to attack the
Oh,
conservative.
okay.
So even though this was a huge tragedy, like 180 people died just in a sudden, but they still think like, why are you asking government for more responsibility?
Got it.
So many people tend to forget that so many people died without a reason.
我后来跟卷讲，其实台湾有一个非常类似的事件，就是八仙城堡。后来也有年长者认为，八仙城堡的受难者是因为他们自己年轻人爱玩，所以跑去这么危险的地方。我后来才发现，其实台湾跟南韩的民情真的有很多很相似的地方，例如我们都会在景福宫或景福门前面抗议，然后争取我们想要的民主。然后我们在很多的重大事件的反应其实也很雷同。我想这是我这次南韩一个意外的收获。你看这边它还会放上这个纸，让你可以写，你可以写之后贴上去。天哪，你看这个冰 What did you call this name?
팥빙수,
팥빙수?
red bean,
Yeah,
and
红豆.
iced water.
Oh, 红豆 ice water and the 麻吉。哦，酷，其实就跟台湾的剉冰很像。OK， 我们在一个传统的茶店吃这个传统的茶点。最后一站来到汗蒸木，在这里，哇，我已经开始闻到那个木头香味了。南韩记者朋友帮我找的，来看一下。汗蒸木真的好爽，然后他们说你泡完汗蒸木就要来吃他们的蛋，然后除了买蛋之外，我还买了一个这个韩国的饮料。但汗蒸木真的很爽的地方是我刚刚有给阿珠玛擦澡，你躺上去啊，你觉得自己就是一只赤裸裸的鱼。然后呢，阿珠玛就开始拿那个擦澡巾，那个超粗的，开始狂撸到你整个人就觉得我要脱皮了。我觉得我不只像一只鱼，我真的像一只被刨鳞的鱼。我的那个床垫那边 开始有一粒一粒东西，有些刷刷的东西都是神，也太脏了吧！我当下觉得那个阿珠玛是老天爷派来洗涤我的整个人，皮肤现在像个新生一样，我像个 baby 一样稚嫩的皮肤，好光滑，好棒！我很喜欢，我下次再来南韩，我还要再来擦澡，好爽！然后跟大家讲一下，你来这边泡汤啊，他会给你个钥匙，这个钥匙是感应的。这个钥匙除了是那个 locker room 以外呢，他会你买东西吃啊，他都会先用这个钥匙去感应，最后再一起结账。所以大家记得这个钥匙要留着，不要搞丢了。我觉得大家如果来南韩汗蒸幕，你不要错过阿珠玛擦澡，你会觉得全新体验了 whole new world。我觉得用这个全新的这个气质跟洁净的我回机场是再好不过的了。结束了我们的首尔一日快闪，整体而言不错啦，好不好？撇开那一些临时订的饭店有点贵，行李没办法寄放，好多差距，也还好是我有一个当地南韩记者 Jane， 他就陪我一起逛景福宫，然后看韩屋村。最重要的事情是我们去了梨泰院的案发现场。其实对我来说有点冲击，就是我们在台湾，我在家里工作室里面写的新闻，就这样子发生在眼前。你在新闻画面里面看到成千上万个人挤在那条小巷子里，你会以为巷子很大条，其实没有，它真的很小一条。所以当时我真的是站在现场，大概有大概5到10秒钟的时间，我是站着，我讲不出任何一句话。这也跟我们讲了一些关于那个梨泰院后续的发展。总之呢，就是到了梨泰院现场，这件事情，其实是我这一次南韩一日行里面感受最深的。到现场体会我曾经写过的新闻，它的真实的画面是什么？这样。这次呢，南韩一日游这个快闪还不错啦，我觉得蛮好的。这一次只吃了一个那个猪肉汤饭，我觉得不够，下次来我可能还要再吃血浓汤啦，吃 barbecue 啊等等的哈。就是跟大家建议，就是你来之前把该订的东西订好，然后最好是找个伴，这样子你在24小时里面，你就是很急促的过程之中，你有2个人可以互相帮忙，不然你1个人其实就像我那样子，找着，饭店也没了，什么都没了这样子。那个 DNC 还好我没有去哦，第一个原因是因为它真的太赶了，就是我这样会花很多时间在参加那个行程。第二个就是呢，在我们出发前2个礼拜吧，有一个美国大兵那个突然间他就去参加了那个 DNC 采访团，跟我要参加那个一样，然后他就突然间跨越界限进到了北韩领土里面，所以好像从那个之后呢 ，DMB 的采访团好像暂时先取消，就是避免有人在做一样的事情这样，所以大家我没有买，你在那边都有取消了，我会觉得天哪，到底有多不顺遂？就这样子，关。